In today's video I will show you how to make solid oak windowsills out of an oak slab. Enjoy! We start today's build off by rough cutting the oak slab into beams using the track saw. Because the track saw didn't go all the way through, I finished the job off with a handsaw. Then over to the jointer. I make sure to joint one face and one edge square. As you can see, this massive beam gives me a hard job jointing it. I finished squaring this beam up in the planer. I square the last side on the table saw. Following the outlines, I make multiple passes on the table saw to remove as much material as I can. I thought about doing this some other ways, like with a router or a hand plane, but this is the fastest way to go. By hitting it with a mallet, the pieces come off easily. Here I'm removing the chunks left behind with a chisel. After that I clean it up with a hand planer. While I was working I saw the neighbor's cat outside hunting for mice or something. I thought, why not take a shot of it? You can see this cat is very curious and comes take a look at my camera. After that I clean the top, which will be shown, with my hand plane, removing all the marks from the planer. With a belt sander I clean up the end grain of the wood, removing some material so the piece gets its final length. I remove the table saw burn marks with the belt sander. I use the random orbit sander to get the surface smooth. I use some sanding paper to give a little bit of round over to the edges to prevent tear out. As you can see, this wood has some nasty cracks in it. To stabilize it and avoid it from tearing any further, I'll use epoxy. I use some packaging tape to prevent the epoxy pouring out. I only need a little bit of epoxy for this project. Make sure to mix it thoroughly. After mixing it, I pour a little bit of epoxy on top of the cracks. Off camera, I finish the product by sanding the epoxy down. As you can see, it's not that difficult to make a windowsill. but man, it's a workout. Those beams are heavy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell while you're at it, so you get notified whenever I upload new content. I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like. And if you got any comments, leave them in the comment section below.